Lisbon Broncos. And the Hankinson Pirates. Now, please rise, remove your headwear, and place your right hand over your heart for the national anthem performed by the Hankinson Pep Band. The Region 1 schools remind you that the use of foul or abusive language, insulting gestures, taunting or intimidation of any officials, coaches, athletes, or spectators during this contest is prohibited. Inappropriate conduct will be warned with the yellow card. Please remember the principles of good sportsmanship. Be a fan and not a fanatic. Announcement just in, Ashley Anderson has her birthday today. She is years old. And now let's meet our starting lineups. First for the Broncos. A junior, wearing number 1, Kyra Heckrow. A junior, wearing number 2, Kaya Sweet. A junior, wearing number 4, Kendra Differing. A junior, wearing number 5, Ella Tootie. A junior, wearing number 6, Clarissa Hunter. A junior, wearing number 10, Jillian Hughes. A senior, wearing number 11, Grace King. The Broncos are coached by Megan Johnson, assisted by Elizabeth Lyons and Kara Tootie. And then the home team on the floor, the Hankinson Pirates! A junior, wearing number 1, Hannah Lingen. A junior, wearing number 3, Estella Bruckno. A junior, wearing number 4, Kylie Falk. A junior, wearing number 7, Riley Steffen. A junior, wearing number 12, Marley Post. A junior, wearing number 15, Ashlyn Birch. A junior, wearing number 22, Kirsten Loll. The Pirates are coached by Tara Paulson and assisted by Greg Paulson. Our officials for tonight's game are Judy Press and Wes Jepson. One more birthday announcement. Kennedy David, our own staff person, will be turning tomorrow. Okay, let's lay on. Don't forget your free popcorn before the game's over.
It's gone. It closed out.
Hey, welcome volleyball fans. Thanks for tuning in. Coach Loll Sports, Lisbon Broncos, Hankinson Pirates. Fighting it out for last game of the season for both of these teams. Seeding always comes into play here. You don't notice it quite as much early in the season, but when you get down to the last couple games here, sure does make a difference. Hankinson coming in at 4-6. Lisbon at 3-7. So Lisbon comes away with the win tonight. Sure makes things interesting in the standings. Pirates looking to host the first round play-in game if they can. So it should be a lot of fun here tonight. Pirates coming off a loss to number, I believe they dropped to number 2, maybe 1 or 2, Northern Cass. Number 1 in the region, no doubt. Dropped a 3-0 win. 3-0 loss, and for Lisbon coming off a close 3-2 loss to Sargent County. So both of these teams trying to get back on track, finish out the season. Kylie Falk on the outside. Nice defense there by the Broncos. Jillian Hughes with a nice hit, covered well by the Pirates. Marley Post in the back row, leading the Pirates in digs this season. There's Kylie Falk, going to get her first kill of the ball game. Pirates started off with a 1-0 lead here over the Lisbon Broncos. Hannah Lingen back to serve. Kira Heckrall on the outside there for the Broncos. Jillian Hughes with the attempt. Hoping I'm getting these names right. I was talking to Coach Johnson before the game. I guess I forgot to ask her. I seen the pink jerseys coming out, and I think there's 1 or 2 name changes as far as the jerseys go. So I'll figure that out as we go here. And we're going to be all tied up. Great fan base here tonight for both teams. One of the better nights of the season, no doubt. End of the season, great to see the fans supporting. See the kids out there standing for both teams. And Heckrall is going to get the point. Heckrall, just a junior, 5'10", outside hitter. In the middle, but good defense by the Pirates to get the block. Nice hit by Hoffer, but Pirates are going to come away with the point. So they tie it all up at 2 here. Kylie Falk, the junior, back to serve. Just 3 seniors on this Bronco team, no seniors on the Pirate team. Service error on the Pirates. 3-2, Broncos with the 1-point lead. Pirates right around that 90% serving this year. Always kind of a trademark of Coach Paulson team. 4-2 now. Broncos with the early lead here. Game number 1 from Hankinson. Beautiful day today. And there's Riley Steffens on the outside for the Pirates. 8 juniors, 1 freshman for the Pirates. So just 3 seniors for the Broncos. Rest juniors and 1 freshman also for the Broncos. Nice effort in the back row there by Hughes, but Pirates going to come away with the point. And we're all tied up at 4. As you'll see Ashlyn Furch come into the picture there. Just a little bit long for the Broncos as the Pirates back to a 1-point lead. The Pirates kind of trying to solidify that home game for the play-in game. They might end up with that play-in game regardless. Huge win for Tri-State over Enderlin the other night, which really helped the Pirates out. as Enderlin had the tiebreaker over the Pirates. We're all tied up at 5. Of course, everything's going to come down to the last 2 nights. We got a game, some games here tonight. Kindred is at Enderlin, Tri-State is at Maple River, and Weimar-Lidgewood is at Richland. Excuse me, those games are Monday night. That's going to finish up the season for Region 1. Both of these teams vying for their spots. Of course, Northern Cass, number 1 seed. Central Cass, number 2 seed. That's about the only thing really locked in for sure. See how the games play out. If there's going to be, possibly any upsets coming in. Kindred and Oak Grove, both 7-3. Weimar-Lidgewood 6-4. Maple River and Hankinson, both 4-6. Enderlin 3-7. Sargent County finished up at 4-7. Lisbon at 3-7. Richland at 2-8, and Tri-State at 1-9. So a couple teams done with their season. 6 teams left to play on Monday night, and that's what's going to determine the seeding for the end of the week when the play-in games. Higher seed gets the play-in game. 7-5. Pirates with the lead. Riley Steffens. Covered well by the Broncos, but another free ball here for the Pirates. Stella Prochnow in the middle for the Pirates. Covered well again by the Broncos. Back row of the Broncos playing pretty well here. Nice volley back and forth by both teams. And the point's going to go over to the Broncos. Nice volley, nice hard work by both teams. I believe that's Kendra Differding, I want to say, in the back row as the libero. The point's going to go over to the Pirates. 2-point lead here for the Pirates. Riley Steffens back to serve. Hard-hitting right-hander, junior. Pirates take a 3-point lead here. Game number 1. Riley, Coach Paulson, probably one of the hardest working kids on the floor. Day in and day out with practice, during the game, whatever. Riley's been working hard this season. (10-6) now. Pirates extending that lead. The jump serve there, gonna be in for the ace. Pirates on a bit of a run here. Both teams, I think they're coming in fairly healthy. Both teams had went through a little bit of a cold flu stint. Coach Paulson, she missed a game, which really doesn't ever happen, earlier on in the season. And talked to Coach Johnson. She lost her voice a little bit, which I don't think the girls complain too much, but hoping everybody's back at it. And nice defense in the front row by Heckrall with the block. 11-8 now. Pirates up by 3. Nice dig there by Post. Hannah Lingen with a tip over, and Hannah's going to get the point. Of course, Hannah having a great career for the Pirates, second all-time in assists. Prochnow back with the serve. Comes the left-hander. puts it in for a point. (12-9). Broncos trailing by 3. Wishing all good luck tonight to second favorite volleyball coach, shall we say, Coach Wilson, and the Breckenridge Cowgirls as they're in their section play here tonight. You know, they won the first match, watched a little bit of that, and they were up in the second one. Of course, football playoffs going all over. You know, the Wildcats are playing host in the second round, I believe. I think they play on Sunday afternoon. So if you got nothing else to do, head over and cheer on the Wildcats. Volleyball team for the Wildcats, they're in the region finals. They're out in Bismarck. Science 22-6 on the season, 10-2 in the region. They're playing Bismarck State on Sunday afternoon. And the winner of that heads to Region 9, take on the Region 9 championship, which is Montana, Colorado, Nebraska, somewhere in that area. We'll keep up with the score here, 13-11. Make that 14 for Furch and the Pirates. Here's Lingen back to serve. Nice defense up front by Heckrell. Chance here for the Broncos. Kristen Lowen, a libero for the Pirates, gets her hands on it, but couldn't quite get it up in the air. So point's going to go over to the Broncos. Trailing by 2 with Heckrell back to serve. Game number 1 here from Hankinson. 3 competitive games for C Squad and JV. Fun to see the future Broncos and the Pirates. Ace for Heckrell as she gets it all tied up here at 14 apiece. Lisbon coming in 3-7 in the region, 14-17 overall. Pirates 4-6, 14-15 overall. So a lot of ball games for both teams. Pirates back to a 1-point lead. From the back row comes the Pirates. Going to be a little bit long for Steffens, and we're all tied up at 15. Kind of an off-balance shot there. Jillian Hughes back to serve. Chance here for the Broncos. Heckrell from the back row. Birch goes for the tip over, but right there is the defense of the Broncos. Steffens from the outside tries to go across court, but Hughes right there. Point's going to be for the Pirates, 2 pretty evenly matched teams. As far as height goes. Nice serve by Furch. Pirates with a chance here. In the middle is 5 foot 10 inch Clarissa Hoffer, a junior. Ties it all back up at 16. Block in the front row by the Broncos. Back and forth we go. Front row, both teams doing a nice job getting the fingertips on the ball. And the Broncos are going to come away with the point. 17-16 lead. Aubrey Opp, the freshman. For the Broncos, back to serve. And Lingen pushes it over, gets it into the corner, going to get the point, and we're all tied up at 17 apiece. I said two pretty evenly matched teams coming in here tonight. And back and forth we go. Broncos back to a 1 point lead. Clarissa Hoffer back to serve. There's Prochnow. Going to get the kill off the top of the net. Off the fingertips of the Broncos. We're back tied at 18 here. And we get Steffens back to serve. Yes, she gets the ace. Pirates back to a 1 point lead. Game number 1 here from Hankinson. Last game of the year for both teams. Both teams wanting to head into the tournaments on a little bit of a winning streak. Both teams coming in losing streak. So we'll see who can turn things around here. Probably a little bit bigger game for the Broncos than it is for the Pirates. Broncos moving up quite a bit in the standings if they can pull a win here out tonight. We got a little communication between the officials. And it looks like the point's going to go over to the Pirates. I'm going to say that one was off the wrist. I believe is the call. Lift, I guess you could call it. Anyways, Pirates up by a 1 point lead here, 20-19, game number 1. Here's Heckrell. Gets the kill, ties it back up. Nice set, nice kill. Pirates got the fingertips on it, but just not quite enough. And we're all tied up at 20. Kaya Sweet, the junior, into the ball game to serve. Chance here for the Broncos to take a 1 point lead. Nice defense by Furch in the middle that time on Heckrell. This one's going to be a little bit long for Hughes. Break here for the Pirates. Hannah Lingen back to serve. Nice effort there by the Broncos, but just come up a little bit short. Pirates gained a 2 point lead here. Game number 1, pretty big lead. Been pretty tight both ways, back and forth here as we go. Chance for the Pirates here now to extend that lead. Of course, Broncos trying to work their way back into it. Little bit wide as Furch tries to go cross court. 1 point lead here for the Pirates. As Heckrell back to serve. Little miscommunication, but the Pirates do get it up and over, and they get the break. Get the point. Up by 2. 23-21. Game number 1 here from Hankinson. That point's going to go over to the Broncos. Back to a 1 point lead, 23-22. Hughes back to serve. 5'9" outside hitter. Comes Furch from the inside, but the defense in the front row by Keene, a 6-foot middle hitter. It's one of the seniors on the team. Ties it all up at 23. We're going to get a timeout here. And I said Science Wildcats having a nice season in the Region 13 championship again. Taking on Bismarck State on Sunday. Science football team, they're in the semifinals against Central Lakes of Brainerd, also on Sunday. Jamestown volleyball having a great season, number 2 in the country, 26-2. They're 13-1. In the Great Plains Athletic Conference, NAIA. They're winding down their season. 23-23. We're all tied up here. Game number 1. Set's going to go to Steffens. Gets the run at it, but goes with the tip, and it's going to work for the Pirates. As Prochnow checks back in. Game point here for the Pirates as Furch back to serve. And again, nice defense in the front row by Keene. And she gets the block, ties it all up at 24. So back and forth we go. Opp is going to be in to serve, the freshman. 5'2" setter. Pirates get it up and over, but here's a free ball for the Broncos. And Riley Steffens opts for the back corner, and she finds it, gets the point for the Pirates. Back to game point here. And Marley Post back to serve. Free ball here for the Pirates with a chance to close it out. As Wingen looks to the outside corner off the fingertips of Heckrell, and the Pirates come away with game number 1, 26-24. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back. Game number 2 from Hankinson. Pirates up 1-0. Coach Loll Sports. We're back at, game number 2 here between the Broncos and the Pirates. Just took a quick look, and hats off to Coach Wilson and Breckenridge Cowgirls as they won their section game tonight. They'll be moving on. Had a chance to do one of the section games last year for their Coach Wilson in Breckenridge, and boy, what a fun game! Probably definitely one of the better games, more fun games that I've had over the years. Great volleyball action. Of course, Cowgirls went on to state. Nice season for Coach Wilson. Back and forth we go as we're starting this one off. Heckroll with the kill attempt, but the Pirates were there. From the outside is Hughes, but again covered by the Pirates. Another chance here for the Broncos. As Sweet tries to sneak one over, but the Pirates were there. Kylie Falk with the hard attempt, but great hustle by the Broncos, but they just couldn't get it up over the net. Pirates take advantage with a 1-0 start off to game number 2 here. Hannah Lingenbach serving for the Pirates. Again, nice crowd on hand here tonight in Hankinson. Good to see. Everybody out cheering. Last game of the season, or last regular season game of the season. Off the fingertips of the Broncos, down for a point. 2-0 now. Pirates with the lead. That one's going to go a little bit too long. Puts the Broncos on the board, and Sweet is back to serve. 5'5" junior setter. Chance here for the Pirates. Covered well by the Broncos. Falk with the attempt. Blocked in the front row by the Broncos, and we're all tied up at 2 apiece. Again, Pirates coming in at 4-6 in the region. Broncos at 3-7. Won't know till probably Monday night before we get final seedings. Got a little bit of an idea of where some teams are at. That one's going to get called for off top of the net, so going to be 4 hits on the Pirates. So a break here for the Broncos. They take a 1-point lead. Furch in the middle, going to come up short. Tried to get the tip there, but off on the timing just a little bit. 2-point lead now for Sweet and the Broncos. Post with the kill attempt. And the Pirates get the point. 4-3, 1-point lead now for the Pirates. Was watching a little Division I, Big Ten volleyball here the other night. The Big Ten is, if you haven't had a chance to watch, they are loaded with teams this year. Number 1, Nebraska. Number 5, I think, Wisconsin. And back and forth they went. Something like, I want to say like 1997 or something, the last time Wisconsin beat a number 1 team in the country, but boy, they sure played well. Game of spurts we always talk about. Wisconsin went up by a few points. Nebraska runs off 9 in a row. Wisconsin comes back, runs off 7 in a row. Boy, some great volleyball. It just doesn't get any better than that. But right now we're Region 1. Volleyball here, Class B, North Dakota, 5-4. Broncos with the 1-point lead. Heckrall back to serve. So, nice job by Furch there to mix things up as she's going to get the point. And going to get the serve. We're all tied up at 5. Game number 2. Pirates took a 26-24 win. Game number 1. Back and forth it went. Both teams up by probably no more than 2 throughout the whole game, and Pirates come away with a nice win at the end. So Broncos battling back here. 6-5 Pirates with the 1-point lead. And Steffens is going to get the kill. Nice job by Riley. Set by Lingen. 2-point lead now for the Pirates. Little bit wide as Tui tries to go down the line. Up to a 3-point lead now for the Pirates. I believe they had a 3-point lead in the first game, but other than that, pretty close ball game. Nice drive by the leading blocker for the Pirates in Prochnow, but going to go down on the side of the Pirates, so point's going to go over to the Broncos. As Opp back to serve. Steffen going to be a little bit long for the Pirates. Broncos cut it down to a 1-point lead, 8-7 favor of the Pirates. Chance here for the Broncos to tie it up. In the middle is Hoffer, but covered well by the Pirates. But Lingen's going to get called for just a little bit into the net, which is all it takes. And we're all tied up at 8 apiece. Marley Post back to serve for the Pirates. Pirates with a 1-point lead here. Northern Cass playing at Oak Grove tonight. Watched a little bit of Northern Cass and Langdon, Edmore, Munich area last night. It's Cardinals' perennial powerhouse. In volleyball. They kind of snuck up on Northern Cass in the first game there, but then the Jaguars came back and showed why they're the team that they are. 32-1, 10-0 in the region. Ended up winning that one 3-1. Enderlin is at Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Weimer-Lidgewood is at Hatton Northwood tonight. 10-9, Pirates 1-point lead. Steffens back to serve. A little bit short there for the Lions. Pirates back to a 2-point lead. Steffens with the serve. She's going to get the ace. And Coach Johnson wants to talk this one over just a little bit. 3-point lead, pretty big lead in this ball game here tonight as both teams going back and forth. North Dakota State, the Bison, also having a nice season, Division I. They're 8-2. Second, as far as the Summit League goes, South Dakota, University of South Dakota. Coyotes 9-1. Omaha 8-3, and then University of North Dakota 7-3. Couple other did get a chance to see Jamestown and Valley City play here a couple weeks ago. Watch the stream anyways. Pretty good matchup back and forth, but you could definitely tell that Jamestown powerhouse 26-2. You know, a lot of familiar names from both of those teams. Class B players, names you remember from a few years ago. Good to see. Couple of football players from Hankinson, former Hankinson Pirates playing tomorrow. Hayden Bowl, Moorhead State fullback, leads the team in touchdowns, third in the team in rushing. About 2 yards a carry for the fullback. Having a nice season, playing in Aberdeen tomorrow. The family going to head down and check that out. Of course, Cody Malk and NDSU Bison, big game for them tomorrow as they're taking on Illinois State. The Bison 3-1. Had that tough loss here 2 weeks ago to South Dakota State. One of those games that could have went either way. Bison with that big first half. South Dakota State with the big second half. But Bison 3-1. Illinois State 3-1. Bison, Cody Malk, like I said, just having an outstanding career. Not only in FCS, but FBS. One of the best linemen in the country. Predicted that going pretty high in the NFL draft. Everything plays out the way that everybody hopes it does. So hats off to Todd and the rest of the family. And good luck tomorrow. Well, better keep the scores updated. 13-12 here. Pirates going to find the outside line, get the point. Take a 2-point lead now, 14-12. Hannah Lingen back to serve. Heckrall gets it up and over for the Broncos. Furch goes for the tip. She's going to get the point. Set a little bit far forward for her. Opts for the tip. Just over the outstretched reach of the front row of the Broncos. 15-12 now. Make that 16-12. Pirates on a little bit of a run here. Game number 2 from Hankinson. Concordia volleyball, 3-6 in their season. Got a little ways to go. Valley City State, 3-7, 8-15 overall in their season. 17-13 now. 4-point lead. Sweet is back to serve. Appreciate everybody tuning in to Coach Loll Sports and what you have over the last 6 years of doing this. Appreciate all the support. It's been a lot of fun. A little bit of miscommunication there. As point's going to go over to the Pirates as they take a 5-point lead. Kylie Falk back to serve. Kylie in that 94% area as far as serving goes. Been a great server ever since she started playing for Coach Paulson. Stepped into that varsity role. And 19-13. Nice defense in the front row by the Broncos. They get the block, but it goes down on their side. Keene thought she was going to get the block there, but not quite close enough to the net. 7-point lead now for the Pirates. Another chance here. Furch in the middle. Off the fingertips of Heckrall and down. As Coach Johnson wants to call her final timeout, try to turn things around here for the Broncos. Again, Lisbon coming off a 3-2 loss to Sargent County on Tuesday night. Interesting, you know, sometimes they taking a look at who played who and who beat who over the season as we're, you know, who's got the tiebreaker, especially, you know, middle of the pack where it makes a difference as far as, you know, whether you're going to host a play-in game or whether you're going to travel. Lisbon has tiebreakers over Richland and Tri-State. Pirates has wins over Richland, Oak Grove, Sargent County. I believe that, you know, Kindred and Oak Grove are going to be in that 3 and 4 spot. I think Northern Cass, Central Cass have locked up that 1 and 2. But after that, just kind of all depends where things play out tonight. 21-13, Pirates with the lead here. Definitely going to help their standings if they can come away with a win here tonight. Good effort by Lingen. Steffens goes for the outside corner, but it's going to go a little bit wide. Heckrall back to serve. Lingen tries to sneak one over, but the Broncos were there. Another chance here for the Pirates. Nice dig in the back row there by Heckrall. In the middle was Hoffer. Blocked by the Pirates up front. And Sweet is going to get called for the open hand on that one. Called a lift. 22-14 now. Furch and the Pirates with the lead. Game number 2 here in Hankinson. Chance for the Pirates here to close it out. 23-14 now. Just got to play their game. Broncos got to go on a little bit of a run here. Got to get that first one before you're going to get number 2, and here's a chance. Sweet tips it up and over. Down the line goes Hughes, but it's going to be wide. Game point here for the Pirates, 24-14, 10-point lead. Shylin Mainwald, the freshman, in for the Pirates. And Pirates are going to come away with a game number 2 victory, 25-14 over the Broncos. Take a short break and we'll be back for game number 3. Pirates looking to sweep Broncos looking to go to 5 games. We'll be back. Coach Loll Sports. We're back at it. Game number 3 here. Just checked a few scores. Northern Cass up on Oak Grove 2-1 in their match tonight, but Oak Grove is up 12-9 in their 4th game. Pirates start this one out 1-0 here. 2 games to none advantage. There'll be a little bit of an upset in Region 1. Of course, last night, Northern Cass was down 1-0 to Langdon and came back and won 3 straight. Very tough, well-disciplined Jaguar team. Have been for a while now. We're all tied up at 1 apiece here. As Heckrall looks to go across court. She comes up a little bit strong. 2-1 lead for the Pirates. Kylie Falk back to serve. Kylie's going to get the ace. Off the hands of Tui. 2-point lead now for the Pirates. Game number 3 here. 26-24. Pirates took game number 1 and a little bit more of a dominant in number 2, 25-14. But back come the Broncos. Heckrall back to serve. Samantha Lyons checks into the ball game in the front row. 5'9" outside hitter. Steffens maybe got away with a little bit over the top there, into the net there, but wasn't called. So break for the Pirates. Chance here for the Broncos. A little bit of indecision. And point. Well, Coach Paulson wants to talk this one over. If it was not tipped, then the point should go to the Pirates. If it was tipped, then it should go to the Broncos. They are, I believe they're going to say it was not tipped. So it is going to go to the Pirates. There's a couple of calls here now not going the way of the Broncos. And Coach Johnson asking for a little bit of help there, but not going to get it. As Furch is back to serve. 4-2, Pirates with the lead. A nice talk with Megan before the game. Having a fun time teaching middle school over in Lisbon. Really enjoys it, and that's great to hear. Got to enjoy your job, right? 4-3. Pirates with the 1-point lead. Nice try by the Pirates, but they're going to get called for a lift, and we're all tied up at 4 apiece. Game number 3 here in Hankinson. Looking for, kind of searching Twitter a little bit, looking for that score of the Wampton football game as they're up in Grand Forks Red River tonight, playing in the 11A playoffs. 5-4, Broncos on a run here to take the lead. Nice battle at the net. Elise Elliott in for the Pirates. But the point's going to go over to Lions and the Broncos. Samantha Lyons, 5'9" junior outside hitter, wins the battle. 7-4 now. Service error on the Broncos. As Keene checks back in, along with Aubrey Opp, freshman. Marley Post back to serve for the Pirates. Maybe another break there for the Pirates. Couldn't quite tell from this angle. Looked like it was pretty good, but Bronco fans not in agree with the call. But they're up by 2, 7-5 over the Pirates. Game number 3 here. As Steffens gets her shot blocked. Steffens having a nice night here for the Pirates. And Hoffer is going to get called for in the net. A 1-point lead now for the Broncos. As Coach Johnson is directing traffic a little bit out here for the Broncos. Off the net. Up and over by the Broncos, and Steffens goes cross court, but Heckrell with the great save. And the kill by Keene. Puts the Broncos back up by 2. Hoffer back to serve. In the middle is Hughes. As Loll makes the dive, but you can't quite get to it. 3-point lead now for the Broncos. Biggest lead of the ball game here for Lisbon. As they're looking to battle back into it, trailing 2-0. And there's a block in the front row by Keene. Got her listed at 6 foot. Let me close to that. Off the top of the net and down on the Pirates sideline is Shylin Mainwald going to check in. Give Steffens a little bit of a break there. He's been swinging pretty hard here. Prochnow in the front row tries to find the corner there, but Broncos are right there. Here's Mainwald. Gonna have it blocked up front by Keene, having a nice run here. Great defense by the Broncos as they go up by 6, 12-6 over the Pirates. See what the Pirates can do here to change the momentum. Perch from the back row, going to be a little bit strong. Another point for the Broncos. As Steffens going to check back in, but Coach Paulson's going to call a timeout. Talk it over a little bit. Try to get the Pirates back on track here. 21-20. Northern Cass with the lead over the Grovers. Game number 4 up there. Pirate fans getting into things a little bit here. Good to see the boys up and cheering. (13-6) Broncos with the lead. We haven't seen updates on the Wampum score yet. See where that one's at. And another point for the Broncos, 14-6 over the Pirates. Game number 3 here. As Hoffer back to serve. Prochnow for the Pirates. Hughes for the Broncos, and back and forth we go. This time, Keene is going to get called for touching the net. Have to see that instant replay, I guess. Looked like she had all ball. Maybe the ball hit the top of the net, but regardless, 7-point lead now for the Broncos. Little indecision there, and ball's going to go out of bounds. And Steffens back to serve for the Pirates. Trailing by 6. Don't need it all back in one shot, but they can get a few here and work their way back into it. Nice reaction by the Broncos. Went off the face of Opp, I do believe, but anyway, we're going to play back and forth, and Prochnow finds the opening. Good communication there by the Pirates. They cut that lead down to 5, 14-9 Broncos. Steffen's back serving. Comes up a little bit short on the serve. Samantha Lyons back to serve. Outside hitter for the Broncos. Nice serve. There's that front row of the Broncos again, just playing defense there. Pirates got to get it up and over a little bit further, and they get the break. Just inside the back corner. Cuts the lead back to 5 as Elise Elliott going to check in. Serve for the Pirates. 5'7" middle hitter. One of those 8 juniors out there. Gonna be long, but a swing and a miss by Kern. Helps out the Broncos as they take a 16-10 lead. Like I said, I apologize if I got one or two of the names wrong here. Broncos coming out in the big pink colors here tonight. Peckrell with the attempt, but it's going to come up short. Back to a 5-point lead, 16-11 now. Hennelingen back to serve. Attempt there by Hughes. That one's going to be just a little bit short. Down to a 4-point lead now, 16-12 as Pirates are up 2-0 here, game number 3. Another chance here for the Pirates. Lingen with the set, gets it over to Falk. Defense right there for the Broncos though. Off the fingertips of the front row of the Broncos, and the Pirates are going to get that point. Cuts it down to a 3-point lead. Coach Johnson wants to chat about this one a little bit. So the timeout previous worked for Coach Paulson. So just again looking at the standings, Northern Cass 1, Central Cass number 2, and then that battle for 3 and 4, depending on how things turn out in Oak Grove tonight, as Kindred and Oak Grove both coming in 7 and 3, and Weimar Lidgewood 6 and 4. I think they pretty well have that 5th spot locked up, although they could. I don't know that they could move up. They do have wins over Lisbon, Enderlin, Tri-State, Sargent County, Hankinson, and Maple River, but both Oak Grove and Kindred have the advantage over Weimar Lidgewood. So if my thinking about this is right, Weimar Lidgewood should be in that 5 spot. And then it's a battle for the rest. Maple River, Hankinson, Enderlin, Sargent County, Lisbon, all looking for those next spots. 1 through 4 gets the bye. Everybody else plays in. Down to a 2-point lead. 16-14, so nice run for the Pirates. Broncos just got to get back doing their thing here. Get that defense in the front row. Has been playing well this ball game. That one's going to be a little bit long, so there's the break that the Broncos needed. Back to a 3-point lead, 17-14. Hughes back to serve. There's that front row of the Broncos. In the back of mine on Furch, you can see that one. She went up for the tip right away. Wasn't going to worry about that front row. And there's Heckrell with the block. Little bit of a break there for the Broncos. 18-14 now. Falk takes a good hard swing, but just going to be a little bit too long. Back to a 5-point lead now for the Broncos. 19-14. On a beautiful Friday night, Southeast North Dakota. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And tuning in for the last 6 years. It's been a lot of fun. Going from that little Logitech camera up to a little bit of a setup we got here. Sometimes maybe a little too much, but it's been fun, no doubt about it. And we got some volleyball left here tonight. 20-15, Broncos with the lead. Game number 3 here. Broncos can hold on and send this to number 4. Right on the line, says the line judge. Down to a 4-point lead. Furch back to serve. Memory serves. Ashlyn right around that 92% on her serve. Leading server for the Pirates as far as aces go, I do believe. Heckroll from the back row, right at Furch. As she's going to get the point. Nice job by Kira there from the back row. Nice set, good timing. 21-16 now. Quick hands there by Post to get that one for the Pirates. There's Steffens from the backside as she's going to hit the back line and get the point. I know I've mentioned it in the past, but get a chance to see some of that Division I stuff. And, most of them have, they do have instant replay now in Division I volleyball. But for the most part, those side officials, wow, you got to be quick and you got to see what you're doing. And they're pretty good. And those, the cameras, they're right on the lines, all these different angles and having their own facilities now and things that they never had before. So it's great to see where women's volleyball has went. And if you haven't had a chance to get up and see a game, get up and see one. NDSU, UND, wherever you're at. Great ball games, a lot of fun to watch. And 2 pretty good Division I teams going at it over the years. Pirates cut the lead down to 2, 21-19. Marley Post serving off the edge of the hand and a little bit wide. Side out for the Broncos. As Hoffer is back to serve. Hughes back into the front row, along with Keene and Lyons. A little bit of a height advantage there for the Broncos in the front row. See what the Pirates can do. There's that defense again in the front row by Keene. Having a nice game for the Broncos. 23-19 now. Broncos trying to close out game number 3. Extend the night a little bit. Pirates looking to try and finish this thing up. Trailing by 4 here. And Steffens finds the opening. Cuts that lead down to 3, 23-20. Mom and Dad cheering them on here. We I said, good crowd here tonight for both teams. And Friday night, fans make the travel here from Lisbon down to Hankinson. Hope everybody's safe on the way home. A lot of corn off the field and a lot of deer running around these days. I know our ambulance has been out a couple times. There's a break for the Pirates as they cut it into a 2-point lead here, 23-21. Riley Steffens back to serve with the jump serve right at the feet of Heckrell. Post and Furch kind of run into each other, but Pirates get it up and over. Here's a chance for Broncos, though. Quick hands of Post. And Steffens gets it up and over. Here's a chance for the Pirates. Great job by both teams to keep the ball alive here. Nobody getting real solid shots on it, but both teams fighting hard, but there's a break that the Pirates were looking for. 23-22. And Coach Johnson says, let's talk this over just a little bit. We want to extend this thing another game. We're here. Let's play some volleyball. Again, last game of the season for both teams here before they head into region play at the end of next week. Got 6 teams playing on Monday night, though, to finish up the season. Kindred and Enderlin, Tri-State, Maple River, Weimer, Ledgewood, and Richland. Although most of it will be finished up here tonight, that Oak Grove Northern Cass game. I guess I thought that was at 2-1, but could be wrong there. Sure if I'm reading the scoreboard right. 23-22 here, though. Prochnow tries to get the tip. Broncos were right there. Nice job in the back row. Gets it up in the air, but going to hit the ground for the Broncos, and we're all tied up at 23 as the Pirates look to finish this thing out. In 3 games, the Broncos look to extend it to a game 4. Not sure about playing games and stuff. If we'll be getting, hopefully we get a chance to broadcast one more game in our career. Off the fingertips of the Broncos and down. Pirates with a match point here. Riley Steffens back to serve. 24-23, Pirates by 1. Coach Paulson trying to get the girls fired up here in the front row. Broncos looking to battle back here. There's the front row of the defense. Nice job by Prochnow. And Prochnow's going to get the kill. Pirates are going to get the win. They're going to come away with a 3-0 victory over the Lisbon Broncos. So stay tuned, folks. I'm sure we'll get everybody tuned in, see who's going to be playing where heading into next week. Region action, playing games, and then we'll head into the region tournament. But thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Coach Loll Sports. Do appreciate it over the last 6 years or so. We'll see what happens for the future here. But, again, we got one more playing game, hopefully. So take care, everybody.